farming here in Rossmore, County Tipperary with my dad. We're milking 126 cows through a 20 unit herringbone parlour. We started milking in the new 20 unit in the 20th of April this year. We were milking in a 10 unit beforehand, a Delaval 10 unit. With the expanding in cow numbers, it was getting a bit time consuming, so we decided to go with 20 unit Delaval to speed up the operation. We have a 110 acre platform, grazing platform here that is solely used for milking the cows on. All of it has been reseeded in the last 10 years. I was happy enough that I had everything done on the land, so I kind of started to concentrate in the air. So the milking parlour is done now, so that's when I said when the milking parlour done, the old milking parlour was kind of neither here nor there. I started off with a farm partnership with my father back in 2000. At that time we were milking 60 cows, which we've in that space of time we're gone up to 130, and I hope to stop there. For the first couple of years, I suppose, up to nearly this year and last year, we were concentrating on the grazing platform, getting that right with reseeding and fencing and water. I'm happy enough I have things fairly right out there now, and that's when I decided to start with the parlour. This is a big investment. The parlour is going great. Sure, look, it's the time it's saving. The time it's saving is the big thing for us. Like, we were spending 2.5 hours in the old parlour at the peak, which now we can be in and out in an hour and a half, wash up and everything, so it's saving in the morning of an hour, and you could have another half an hour in the evening. So it's great that it's working out great that way. Like, the parlour's great, but if you have to get out drafting out cows, once you get out of the pit, you're in trouble. Like, you kind of have to stay in the pit of a 20 unit. When we moved into it in April, like the 20th of April, the cows hadn't much of a chance to get used to the drafter, so we probably didn't see the full benefit of it last spring, because it was hard to get the cows through the drafter. But I'm hoping now for next spring that they'll be more used to going in and out through it. It should work better. It was slow enough now. You'd have to, cows might stop in the drafter, they might be slow to go through the gate. Cows are performing well. At the minute now, they're milking around 19.6 litres, nearly 4 protein, 4.3 butterfat. Cell count it has rose a bit in the new parlour, but I suppose to the change of everything, my cell count was a little higher this year than previous years. But it's a big change for the cows, because it does take the cows a while to get used to going in and out and get used to cluster movers and everything. It does take time for the cows to get settled. As time went on, they did improve, but I'm sure next year now it'll be a lot easier. We were able to house 110 cows there up to this spring, but milking 130 nearly, and the in-calf heifers coming in, we were getting tight. I had in-calf heifers out in an out farm, so my plan now is to bring them all home. So I'm hoping to have 150 cubicles at the end of this build, and there'll be no running up and down the road looking after cows in another yard, because that all takes time as well. It's going to have them all at home. Once I have that job done, then I hope I'll be finished with it. As I say, I'm at 126 cows. I hope I have no real plan to go any more, like 130 maybe. That's probably it. So this could finish my building now, I hope.